finna show y'all my team, man. Got better overnight. Just playing. I'm really fried right now. That's good though. Yeah.
This drive at their own 25.
First game of the Heisman Division, man.
On the move, it's on. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
Grab over the middle. It's Brown. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Come on, man.
Couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want to make plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one. But moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them in.
They'll try the run. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
It's a good-looking run. I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads.
Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs!
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
I think I played him
It just
before.
seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with the touchdown pass.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. He'll go to the ground.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Back to pass on 2nd down.
Ain't no way.
Snags it inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan raise. He has it all the way down to the 12.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Extending the play. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking for the time with the extra point.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I don't even remember pulling that play, bro.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. He's got him. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
What?
And your goal of a defense is to stop him, is to force punts.
Man, hell no, I didn't get the first. That's kind of that's
on their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum
true. Appreciate
in
you
the first
taking
half.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
Interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country. He showed you his open field running there.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Snap it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They have been running ISOs in football since the beginning of time, right? They want to isolate that linebacker. A lot of times they're going to pull a guard. Great job by the defense, seeing it, getting downhill, understanding where the ball's coming, going downhill, attacking it, and getting the big tackle for almost.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down.
How the fuck is he getting pressure with two people? The
Great
fuck?
job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
I don't know.
That defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Georgia! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Lord.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, makes it Spence. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
On we finishes one. On target to the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
The snap sets up the throw.
Here's the silver down. I don't think it, but once I figure out what he's doing, but it's going to take off on him.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Appreciate it being here with me.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with his back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Georgia going up tempo.
A nice job being gapped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Russell. Throws to the one.
Fuck, bro. Like, bro, man, what the
A rare mistake from this guy.
What the fuck is he running?
After a good return on the interception.
No, bro.
And you wonder if that interception's going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit
Come on, bro.
greedy and did, but the defense
Thank you.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
To the air on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's That's why that one fell incomplete.
Wants to keep it in the air. This time it's complete.
Come on, bro. I'm tired of this dude, bro. Where the fuck is he?
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Turns it
Yeah, man. Come on, bro.
that one's incomplete. We're
I
taking
didn't
a
know we
shot
clipping,
there. We
man.
couldn't hook up.
And that's okay. The offense coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
With the catch, it's Cruz. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Shoots it to the left. That's reeled in. It's Cruz. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision.
What the fuck?
It's Cruz.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket.
Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender. That ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Unloads to the wideout.
That ball is weird, bro. Why is he getting pressure with two dudes rushing him? Like, what?
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and to get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're on the scoreboard.
Coming through with that third down, approaching, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the...
Catch inside the 25.
That's not what I'm going to do. The quarterback at 36
Rest himself, and they put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver to the air. It's Russell. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the right. Look out, he's got room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
All kinds of time before he fires right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll throw it from the red zone. On target. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Behind the line, it's heavy. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. We saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20.
That's a good, buddy.
Off for the fourth time today.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting this team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Georgia going up tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have...
He'll take a deep shot here. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Fires to the wideout. And his 5th interception of the game. A miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. The give as they work on that clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Back to pass, it's Russell. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. How about picking up top yards like that as he gets to the 22? Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Gets the back moving. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his legs, it's up. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. CSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet.
Oh.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up. Make some yards after the catch. Some contested play.
Big man has it. It's a first down and goal. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout.
Like, bro.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard
I'm trying his hardest, though. I ain't gonna lie. You've been trying his
If you're going
hardest.
to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
Closest you can get to that marker, and it will. Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Wow.
Finds a soft spot. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that.
And he's thrown another interception.
He threw about
We've seen explosive
4
offensive
picks.
firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Now the play fake. On the move and looking deep. And this is dropped.
He should have thrown it away.
Pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9.
Come on, bro. He supposed to be gone.
26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. Georgia going up tempo. Looking to take a shot. Makes the grab, ready for the first down.
Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Take me through there.
To the air, it's Russell. Going to throw it over the top of the D.
You said out of there. Yeah, she going.
Complete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Overly, yeah, she going. Taking her on through there.
Hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
It's caught downfield. Timeout.
He say, nigga be talking about this.
Left to go.
Nigga be talking about
This
that.
way, the cake will be baked.
He said, nigga, you ain't got no juice. Nigga, you ain't got no juice. Not even me.
Deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they
Hey, boy. Hey, man, nigga, what, nigga? Y'all nigga weird. Nigga wasn't even on the game all day. Niggas be hoes. Niggas really be tripping, bitch. Like, bitch, I ain't never just seen a nigga that. First game, 42-21, check. On to the next one. I know he cold. Look at this gamble tag, y'all. I already knew he was cold. It's good, though. We ain't running from competition, man. He loves the competition, man. It's good, man.
Georgia
know how
to
we do
kick
it,
it off to get us underway.
You said what?
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Mound, nigga. We here.
Dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
More like a,
Back to throw, it's Vic. Coming out aggressive.
Oh, get him, Leon. Oh, my God. She got blurred first play.
Once he got some room, it was over.
Ain't he coming back going for two?
No secret who this offense wants to get
That's
the
what
ball
type of
to.
time we on do.
First play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field.
If he come out of onside kick,
He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
why he come out and ball me like that, though?
Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive going to the air.
We're no fucking way. Everybody clamped.
Pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously
He should
no
be
need to
tapping
panic,
in,
but I
right?
know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years,
Bro, get vertical.
aggressive,
Damn.
throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Using his legs, it's hot. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Going over the top.
Brrr, oh, he.
They can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride.
Oh, I chose the wrong hole.
Starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires deep for
Brrr. There we go.
Bulldogs. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
He said bring it down. Oh, change your skateboard, Pete.
Sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He just went like,
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers.
Come, man, I swear to God, if he scored this, I'm quitting this hoe. If he scored this, I'm quitting this hoe. Yep. Fuck that. Hell no. No, we ain't doing that, buddy. I gotta keep my word. I already put it on God. I have to get up out of there. They just pissed me off. I ain't trying to get too pissed off. I'm just trying to play the game and chill, bro. I can't afford another loss. If I get another loss, I'm gonna just play. What the fuck?
And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start.
I don't feel like my team is complete because I don't have a QB, bro. Once I get a QB, like if they give me Mike Vick, bro, it's the reason I never had the best cards. We gonna check out both teams, though. I feel like my team just up there, though. Able to compete. Okay, Brian Wisconsin, 1. Maurice Jones, 2. Damian Pickett, oh my gosh. This corner's crazy. Appreciate it if it's happening, man.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. The throw.
Yes, sir. First play. Ooh, I wanted to flick it back so bad. Oh my God. I don't know if they would have rewarded me.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Making side adjustments here. Lost the fire on second down. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Come on with that animation, Madden. I mean, I should have done.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Oh, Lord.
They'll mark him down at the 2.
They should be called it.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from the...
I already took me. We'll take it. Ain't no point in calling the challenge because I'm still with the throw.
When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quick strike complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass, it's Russell. can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I could
You're not
be
going to see
the
many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Quarterback may change this route. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Fired in from the red zone.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect. This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paid dividends now in the game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block.
Why y'all helping this man, bro?
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep.
And he all swerving. Like, how the hell he just swerved from my whole team like that? Oh, I pressed the wrong option, man. Fuck. Fuck. Damn, bro.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects a quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw. The ball got away from him a little bit. And, of course, that led to the interception.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Release to the back. That's it's Jones Drew. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bruins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Open space at the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Bruins in the hurry-up. And off from the shotgun. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough on the side.
Arch man, get out the fucking pocket. I mean, you are.
That corner should have
They triple team.
They should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down.
Let me get the sack.
As he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on his play instead of an incompletion.
A run for the quarterback. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Man, oh my fuck, bro. Man, bro, damn. Bullshit ass bitch. Fuck this shit. Fuck all this shit.
You just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
Hey, y'all, I got a league we'll be playing in. If you tap in right now, got a league I'm be playing in tonight.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Either way you kick it to, bro.
What a nice return out to the 48.
That was my fault, though, bro. I thought it kicked. We just fucked on my team.
Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I thought one good way, maybe, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Man, I'm out, bro. No. I'm out. I ain't even tripping about team crazy. If I go to head to head. That's my 2 L's right there though. I ain't even tripping. I'm trying to go play here. The 10 and 1 right here.
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looking to throw, it's Vic. Pulls it in, it's Barkley. Lowers those pads. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living, you know what.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation.
Took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to throw, it's Vic. Buys a little time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Trying to run it in. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to pound their way in. He's stopped. 4th and goal, and he lost a yard back to the 2.
Oh, shit, I thought I was talking. There we go, defense.
Be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that 1st drive. They go for it on 4th down.
All fun, man. I love my defense, man. I just love my offense,
I like
man.
the aggressiveness. Now you got to deal with some of the
Like I said,
Really nice gain. Gets it out.
come back to it, come back to it.
It'll be a 1st down at the 22. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
That's free money.
Those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another 1st
Free
down.
money. Free money, yeah. Okay.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. All right, here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Thanks to grab.
Good stuff.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually
my
separate a
better.
little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Dogs can
Hey,
play
look
the
at this,
second
man.
down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's taking the shot.
Come on. Oh.
Right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, so they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Oh, good.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Everything be funny to that moment you get caught, but you fired, but nigga be all quiet, you got to see it.
They just want to make the home run.
Coaching, get my
But
ass.
a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here.
Oh, there's an alley to the left.
There we go.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Come on.
Looking to throw, it's Russell.
So.
That incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Perfect. Damn, he tackled my read? Man, come on, bro. How you tackle the read? Man, that's PI, bro. Hell no. Get it now. That's touchdown. Come on. Nigga, that's touchdown, nigga. Don't try to call it.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not
Hello?
anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Oh my gosh.
To the air, it's Russell.
He
dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
I hate this team, bro. Drop the fucking touchdown. I'm like, what?
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands.
Oh,
And he's still running after the move.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't we try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground, it's Barkley. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. You know,
No, I'm not.
DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being
Yeah,
tough. Named
I really was sleeping through the day for
and they
them.
won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Grabs
you
Fortunate
tired?
not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
I mean, this one.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Vic. There's the pressure.
It's big. Come on, get. No.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The
So that
offense
shit
just
didn't
has
work.
not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Whoa.
Goes for the tight end. Got him downfield.
So that didn't work.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of it.
To the ground with the back.
Some good defense going forward here, y'all.
Yards out of that one. Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield.
What?
And another broken tackle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Making some?
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Vic. Works the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
So that didn't work.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Sooners will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. To the ground. He's got it again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Bulldogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Lord.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive.
Really
You want to
screwed.
call these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick.
No.
And they get it back for another drive. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary culture?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
Dropping back, it's Vic.
Where's my flag?
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get and let the running back figure it out.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Might be looking to run.
Oh my! Ooh, I'm wanting to.
It falls incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside kick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that
Shit, you
tank
cool, though?
get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it can be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Vic.
Let's go.
Make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense is expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, that's mine.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one.
What you want to do to
He'll have to
this?
settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. The short hand.
No fucking
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game.
Got some room, and to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game where you're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Vick. Makes the catch. It's Barkley. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Sooners want to move quickly.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On the run, it's Barkley. Pick up of 5. It'll be third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
He might want another play. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to.
Breaks into the open. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper. Understand they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense. Sooners will put total leather to crank us up. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. To the air, it's Russell. Falls it in. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. He wants to change this route. Off-play action. Quickly complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. It's caught. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
I'm talking about the game.
Looking for a man, it's Vic. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle with Spears. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their.
Here we go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. That's the kind of play that can...
You finna quit again. Alright, you ready? Alright, get ready to lay down. What you doing? 77K. So,
The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Offense in a bunch formation. To throw, it's Rayner. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the back. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch from the right side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the middle. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. In the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not? Your best players involved in the game right off the bat. They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Oh, they're after him. Caught in the backfield. It's on. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And they did tack on the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air. It's Rayner. Got the quick pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Connection to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Free up the gut. Touchdown, ECU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Might be calling a hot route. He'll start this drive firing. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Quickly complete. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's loose on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
What a play call. 4th and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike, and they take it all the way in for a touchdown. What a play.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. Turns it over to midfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air, it's Rayner. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, East Carolina. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Speed kills. This offense, they've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the play fake on 1st down. There he goes breaking the pocket. Finds his man. It's up. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Russell. Got it behind the line. It's up. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Got a man. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play.
Really good job running the ball, getting that 1st down. Now here comes the tempo.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That's caught. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it.
Bro, look at my whole defense's wrist pad on that, bro.
Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. That's the grab. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. With the catch, it's Merrill. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
To the left.